Day 2 on the West Coast Trail. I woke up pretty cold last night a lot of times, and the condensation inside my tent has made everything, including me, soaking wet. But despite that, got a beautiful view and ready to get the day going. It's around 7 a.m. and I gotta get past about 2 kilometers before the tide comes in at 9:30. So that's it. And here we are, we're off on day 2. I had a oatmeal and a bag for breakfast, and today's a bit of a funny day. I got to kind of motor along this beach section. It's just over 2 kilometers and it's 8:30 right now, and I need to get past this section before 9:30 because it's impassable at 2.7 meters, the beach is. So I got to get there, and then my next section of beach I'm gonna have to wait until the tide goes back out, so it'll be a little bit of a break halfway through the hike to wait till that tide goes out, and then I'll be on my way to my campsite. So, still walking along the beach here. There's all kinds of metal from some shipwreck that must have happened around here. There's also a cabin up there. I'm not really sure what that's for. Still trying to beat the tide. I think I'm getting pretty close. Here's a huge piece of metal from a broken ship here. Absolutely massive. Wow. I wouldn't want to be the people on that ship, crashing into all these rocks out here. Crazy. So crazy. Alright, so I easily made it off the beach before the tide came in. Just came up this ladder, and I see a bridge coming up over here. I forget what river it's called, starts with a T. Sokowai, maybe? I'm bad at pronouncing stuff, but look at this bridge. Absolutely gorgeous. The view. Oh, look at oh, it's a little bit shaky. Look at the falls though. Wow, this is incredible. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, do I ever hate these ladders? I'm a little scared of heights, and they are tiring and a little bit sketchy, but despite that, at least I'm high enough to be in a tsunami safe zone. I guess that instills a little confidence in me. One less thing to kill me out here. See you soon. If anyone's ever been to in the woods in BC, you know that there's these giant slugs everywhere. They're all along the path, everywhere, and for some reason they scare the crap out of me when I see them. I don't know why, but I really don't want to step on them because I feel like they'd be real juicy. Speaking of that, I think we're at Valencia Point here. 2 beautiful chairs, nice view. This is gonna be my breaking spot for sure. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So I can't go by the next beach access until about 1. It's almost 9:40 now. So that means I'm just past kilometer 18, so I've done 4 kilometers in an hour and 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit back here, enjoy, have some lunch. See you soon. So I'm just doing some reading here now, and this point, Valencia Point, where I am now, is where the Valencia 1,600-ton boat crashed. It was an iron steamer, there's 160 passengers aboard and 125 lives lost. So it's pretty incredible. And actually, out in the distance you can see it. You probably can't see it, but there's a huge cargo boat out there, and even farther in the distance it almost looks like a big cruise ship, but it might just be another cargo boat. I'm just enjoying this right now. Nice, relaxing. Watch the ocean, the boats, the wildlife. Loving it. So I just passed kilometer 19, and there's this absolutely amazing donkey engine here. Wow. It's out in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea how they would get something like that here. It's absolutely amazing. I've been walking on this nice boardwalk. It's pretty rotted out, but it's fun. Easier than roots and mud, so everything's going well. See you soon. Alright, I'm here at kilometer 20. I just have to wait here for another about just over an hour until the tide comes completely in, and then I have to wait till it goes back out to 2.7 meters before I can continue. There's where I'm going, that way, and I'm just sitting on a big sort of rock here. I hope the tide doesn't come all the way up to me, or else I'll have to go backtrack back up the hill, but it's not too far away, it's just around the corner. So I'm just gonna wait here, watch the tide come in, relax a bit and hang out, enjoy it. I'm just standing here by the ocean, just thinking about how incredibly isolated I am. Like, there's no way I could ever get any service out here on my phone. There's no people around, I haven't seen a person all day. I have to wait for the tide to go out to continue on, so it's pretty crazy. We're only on day 2 of 7, and I'm doing great, but it's crazy to think. Alright, I'm here about 40 minutes after high tide, and I'm assuming this was the impassable part. It's pretty fun walking here, just on the rock shelves, and you can see a big mountain way off in the distance with big patches of clear cut on it. It's pretty upsetting, but I guess we need trees to build houses, right? Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna continue this walk. I'm not sure exactly how long it is. I think it was like 2 kilometers or something. I might have gone a kilometer so far, and then we got a cable car coming up, my first cable car, so pretty excited about that. See you soon. Ready to see some crabs? There's a lot under that rock. Tons of little tiny crabs out here. Pretty cool to see them running around. Here I am at my first cable car here. It's doesn't look like a very exciting one. It's not very high up, but should still be fun. I was getting pretty worried back there. There's a long beach, really tough, and I saw an impassable cliff up ahead, and I couldn't see this river anywhere, but luckily I just stuck to it, and we're at the river now, and here we go across. Here I am on the trolley in the middle of the river. It is quite deep, and you can actually see Washington straight across from here, so that's pretty neat. But now I gotta pull myself up. Alright, so that cable car took everything out of me to pull her back up with my backpack and me inside, but I got her, and the walk after that is pretty nice. It's all boardwalk, really rotten out, really wobbly, but pretty fun. And I just came to this amazing view and decided to take a video. I'm camping at, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Tsusiat Falls or something like that. It's the famous falls on the West Coast Trail. So I should be approaching them pretty soon, and I'll see you there. Now this is an incredible spot. So my waterfall campsite is just around this corner here. I can just see it through the trees, and you can see a hole in the wall straight down there. I don't know if you can see it, it might be too far away. And you can see the beautiful peaks of some mountains in Washington that are fully snow covered. Sounds like bombs are going off in this little crevice here from the water hitting it so hard. But this is amazing. I'm loving it. Well, I've made it to the falls. It's quite the ladder to get down here, but it's quite spectacular. There's a lot of campers down here. I was talking to one guy, and apparently 7 of them were staying 2 nights down here, so pretty sweet though. Alright, here we are. Got my campsite all picked out. Waterfall is right there. Here's my tent. I'm in a nice private spot here. My sleeping bag's drying from the night, from last night there. I used my rope to tie my tent in, and it should be a nice night. It's a little bit windy, but I'm nice and protected here. And I'm gonna go grab some water and may cook up dinner here soon. It's only 3:45, but yeah. So it's looking a bit too cold to go under the waterfall, but I'll definitely wash my face off and get some water. See you soon. Alright, it looks like my water's boiling. We got some Sidekicks rice tonight, and just enjoying the beautiful view. Ready for a nice meal. Have a good night.